tov, hine ma tov, yadadai, yadadadadadadai, hine ma tov, hine ma tov, yadadai, yadadai, dai, 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 dai. Shabbat Shalom. I'm student Cantor Chessie. Welcome to Shabbat. You might be noticing I don't have a rabbi with me today. Rabbi Fesko isn't feeling very well. We wish her refuah shlema, and I'm sure she'll be back real soon. We're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to exhale the week that's just happened with all its insanity. And again, and we're going to welcome in Shabbat together. To start welcoming in Shabbat with Kabbalat Shabbat on page 12 with L'chun Ranana. L'chun Ranana l'Adonai Nariya L'tzur Yisheinu L'chun Ranana L'chun Ranana L'chun Ranana L'Adonai Nariya l'tzur yishenu bismirat nariya lo l'chun ranana l'chun ranana l'chun ranana l'Adonai l'chun ranana l'chun ranana l'chun ranana l'Adonai Nariya l'tzur yishenu nekat b'fanav b'todah Nariya l'tzur yishenu bismirat nariya lo Yismachu hashamayim Yismachu hashamayim Yismachu hashamayim v'tagel ha'aretz Yismachu hashamayim Yismachu hashamayim Yismachu hashamayim v'tagel ha'aretz Yihiram hayam Yihiram hayam Yihiram hayam umalom Yihiram hayam Yihiram hayam Yihiram hayam umalom We sing praise to God with all our instruments with Zamru l'Adonai on page 16. Zamru l'Adonai bechinor bechinor v'kol zimra b'chatzotzrot v'kol shofar haru lifnei hamelech Adonai Yiram hayam umlo tevel ve'yoshve להר קודשו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו וישתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו. We turn to Lecha Dodi on page 20. Lecha Dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad hishmianu el hamichad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shem u'letiferet v'letila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha ki hi makor habracha merosh mikedem nasucha sof ma'aseh v'machshava tchila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Hitorari ki va'orech kumi ori shidaberi kvod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha Dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam b'simcha uvetzol hatoch emunei am segula. Boi chala Lecha Dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Now we've welcomed in Shabbat, it's time to welcome one another. Invite you to get up, say hello, introduce yourself to someone you might not have met before. We continue with our service on page 22. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר both literally and metaphorically, the world feels like it's on fire. It's snowing in New Orleans. The fires are still raging across large parts of California. I wonder if this is how the Egyptians felt in this week's Torah portion. This week we read Parshat Va'era, the start of the 10 plagues that God wages on Pharaoh and the Egyptians, publicly demonstrating God's power to both Egypt, Israel, and us as contemporary readers. The plagues are brought into action as a series of warnings, left unheeded by Pharaoh as he refuses to free the children of Israel from slavery. He is given the chance over and over again to do the right thing, and yet he ignores the warnings, and the people he rules over suffer. The first plague is blood. The Nile, the very lifeline keeping the Egyptian people alive in an inhospitable desert, turns into blood. The people lose their access to clean water. It's a disaster. Pharaoh begs Moses for help, and the Nile returns to water. You might have thought Pharaoh would heed his first warning. However, once the crisis seems to be averted, he doesn't change his mind. 9 plagues follow, each additional plague bringing more and more destruction, not only for Pharaoh, but the entirety of the Egyptian people. And yet, at the end of our portion this week, Pharaoh remains unmoved. The world that we live in today is ravaged by modern-day plagues, with ever-increasing severity and destruction, and the damage we see across the world seems too big to tackle. Like the Egyptians, as the world as they knew was quite literally burned down before their eyes, we live in terror of the news and the horrific reports each new day brings. The floods, the fires, the extreme temperatures, the rising sea levels, these are the plagues of our world. Plagues that often feel so large and insurmountable that they can overwhelm any sense of hope. Much like Pharaoh, we're presented with warnings over and over again. Yet, it often seems like we're still waiting for the absolute worst plague to happen before we will finally take a step in the right direction. Perhaps the Torah portion this week serves us as a reminder that even when our world feels like it's burning, even within the chaos and destruction, we still have the opportunity to turn things around. It's so easy for us to get stuck in the feeling that change is too hard, that things are too bad to make a difference, that our future is sealed. However, what the plagues are able to show us is that transformation often comes in ways we don't expect. It's not necessarily just about grand gestures. It's the incremental shifts, the small acts of change that ultimately lead to a better outcome. So yes, the world feels like it's on fire. But maybe it's also time to start thinking about how we can act even in the face of disaster. We must not be Pharaoh, remaining unmoved in the face of destruction. Instead, like Moses, we can choose to not stand by and watch things burn, but instead use whatever tools we have to change the course of things. Maybe that's the true lesson of the plagues, not just the fear of what might happen if we don't change, but the belief that change is still possible, no matter how dire the situation seems. We rise and turn to the Baruch Hu as we call each other not only to prayer, but to action. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai, Eloheinu melech ha'olam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chochma poteach sha'arim, ובתבונה משנה עתים, ומחליף את הזמנים, ומסדר את הכוכבים במשמורותיהם ברקיע כרצונו, בורא יום ולילה, גולל אור מפני חושך, וחושך מפני אור. ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב ערבים. אהבת עולם, בית ישראל, עמך אהבת, עמך אהבת, תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת, אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו ובקומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד, כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגה יומם ולילה, נגה יומם ולילה, ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ברוך שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם ועד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בהם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם emet. We read together at the top of page 39. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. התהילות אוסף אליו. אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך. Amen. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. 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 V'shameru v'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, et HaShabbat, la'asot et HaShabbat לדורותם, ברית עולם, ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. We turn to the Amidah on page 46. Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Havot V'imahot, Umevi Gula Lifnei V'neihem, Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol Atah Rav Lehoshia, Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem, Mechalkel Chayim B'Chesed, Mechaye HaKol B'Rachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim V'Rofech Olim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar, Micha Mocha Ba'al Gevurot, Umido Melech, Melech Memit Umechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'emanat Ala HaChayot HaKol, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechaye HaKol. Atah Kadosh v'Shimcha Kadosh, U'Kadoshim b'chol yom Yehallelu Selah. Baruch Atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. We continue praying individually. I've come to sing a song about hope. I'm not inspired much right now, but even so, I come out here to sing a song, so here I go. I guess I think that if I tinker long enough, one might appear. And look, it's here. One verse is done. The work's begun. I come to sing a song about hope. In spite of everything ridiculous and sad, though I'm beyond belief depressed, confused and mad, well, I got dressed. I underestimated how much that would take. I didn't break until right now. I sing of hope and don't know how. So maybe I can substitute strength, because I'm strong enough. I've got through lots of things I didn't think I could, and so did you. can't guarantee there's something real behind it. I have to try to show my friends that I can find it. And so today, when life is crazy and impossible to bear, it must be there. Fear never wins. That's what I hope. See, I said hope. The work begins. With the news from Israel so present in our thoughts as we go to sleep tonight, and we really, truly hope that we wake up tomorrow with some good news. We read a prayer for the redemption of the hostages. Our God, the one who raised Joseph up from the pit, be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. Send complete rescue and full redemption to all those held captivity by the enemy. Strengthen their spirit and bring them our prayers that they be protected from all harm. Implant understanding in the heart of others that they may return the captives in wholeness of body and spirit. Grant wisdom to the Israel Defense Forces that they may secure freedom for the captives without loss of life. Grant strength of spirit and courage of heart to all the sons and daughters of Abraham and Sarah to release bonds of captivity and allow us all to live in freedom. They shall call upon me, and I will answer them. I will be with them in distress. I will rescue them and honor them. At this time, we take a moment to offer Misha Barach for those who need healing of mind, body, and spirit. Is there anyone who has a name? Misha Barach, Avotenu ve'emotenu, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Valea, Abraham, Yitzchak, ve'Yaakov, hu yivarech v'yirapeh et hacholim. And we say, Amen. Misha Barach, Avotenu, Makor habracha. Ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misha Be'erach imotenu makor habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. It's my favorite moment of the services here at Village. It's time to share our smachot, where we take the commandment of sharing joy on Shabbat, really quite literally. So, does anyone have any good news that they've seen in the world or experienced this week that they'd like to share? Okay, go for it.
I found $100 in the washing machine.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a good one.
that's great.
Haley won a sportsmanship award at school.
Oh my goodness, mazel tov. Anyone else? Go for it.
I'm Rabbi Jessica Lindsay. I'm here with my introductions.
Okay.
Very excited to be here to share with all of you.
So exciting, thank you. We continue our service with the Aleinu on page 282. Please rise. Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שמנו יוצא שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגופי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום בהשבות אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. We take this moment in our service to move to Kaddish, where we remember those who we've lost and we hold close in our hearts. This week we remember the deaths of David Seidman, David Levy, Sharon Mitrani Koppel, Selena Friedman, and Martin Mann. Are there any other names in the room? Please rise for Kaddish, as is our custom, on page 294. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alama divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyomechon, uv'chaye d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam ulmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudashah b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechamata da'amiran be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehi shlama Rabbah mim shamaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Coming up in the next week at the Village Temple, on January the 29th at 6 p.m., there is a Zoom with Rabbi Mark Katz, the author of Yochanan's Gamble, Judaism's Pragmatic Approach to Life. The first 20 people to register get a free copy of his book. If you look at the weekly email, there's the Zoom link, or you can email the office. And next Friday night, the 31st, is Jazz Shabbat, so please come join us for that. And the on-egg is generously sponsored by Eileen and Fred Eichler. We're going to finish with traditional words of blessing. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav eilecha v'chunecha. May God's light shine upon you, and may God be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav eilecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May you feel God's presence within you always, and may you find peace. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Yaseh shalom Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Please join us next door for Kiddush and Shabbat Shalom.